Okay, bonjour. Je m'appelle. Okay, Miss Honey. When I say je m'appelle, of course, you know I'm saying my name is. Je m'appelle. Okay, Miss Honey. Can you do that? Je m'appelle. Je m'appelle. Okay. At the last lesson, we did the introduction to bonjour and all of that. We said bonjour, Paul. Bonjour, if you remember. If you want to have access to it, you can just scroll back a little bit and you'll see that video. Remember to like the page and share it to as many as you think should know these basics of French. It can help everybody. It can help everybody. So you're welcome to this part of it. We're going to continue from there. You know, the other aspects of greeting. Remember, we're doing greetings. So we did bonjour. So let's continue with bonsoir. Can you say that? Bonsoir. 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 Bonsoir is good afternoon. Good afternoon. Remember the last lesson I said bonjour was good morning or hi or hello, depending on the situation and depending on who you're talking to. We're going to explain further and in detail the differences that can occur when you do that. So bonsoir, good afternoon, or good evening. Okay, bonsoir, good afternoon, or good evening. And then you have bonne nuit, bonne nuit, bonne nuit, good night, good night, bonne nuit, good night. Okay, now you could use any of these people. Bonsoir, Tolu. Bonsoir, Tolu. Bonsoir, Kemi. You could go on and on. Bonsoir, Frank. Okay, bonsoir, Frank. You could go bonsoir, Jacques. Jacques would be Jacques, the French spelling of Jacques, which is James. Okay, bonsoir, Jacques. Let me clean this up a little bit. So, bonsoir is good afternoon. Bonne nuit is good night. You know, when you're leaving someone for the day, and you're going to see them the next day. Okay, but bonsoir and bonsoir could go for good afternoon and good evening. Bonsoir, monsieur. And the last time I taught you the monsieur, right? You could go bonsoir, monsieur, or bonsoir, madame. Remember, monsieur, madame. Okay? So it depends on who you're talking to and how you want to address the person. Bonsoir, monsieur. Bonsoir, madame. Bonjour, monsieur. Bonjour, madame. Okay? All right. And then bonne nuit would be good night. Now, let's move on to another one. Let's move on to another one. You see, after you do that, you could go bonjour or bonsoir, je m'appelle. Introduce yourself straight away. Okay? So, bonjour, je m'appelle Sonny. That is a very fast way of introducing yourself to someone. Bonjour, monsieur, je m'appelle Sonny. Bonjour, monsieur, je m'appelle Sonny. Or bonsoir, if it is in the afternoon or evening you're seeing the person. Bonsoir, je m'appelle. You could introduce yourself. Frank. Bonsoir, je m'appelle Frank. Okay, now this is very easy for you to do if you just go with the flow like that. Bonjour, je m'appelle Sonny. My name is. Okay, bonsoir, my name is. Je m'appelle Frank. Je m'appelle. My name is this. Now, you could also go and ask for the person's name. How about that? Now, there are two ways of asking for someone's name in French. There are two ways of doing that. The first is comment vous Now, take your time, don't worry. Comment vous appelez-vous? Just repeat that. Now, the one thing about this video is that you can play back as many times as possible, okay? So you can pause now or play back, okay? Comment vous appelez-vous? Comment, remember, the T is silent. Can you hear that? Comment vous appelez, the Z is also silent. And then vous, the S is silent. Comment vous appelez-vous? That's a question to mean, what is your name? And that's a formal way of addressing anyone that you don't know. Okay? Generally speaking, comment vous appelez-vous? What is your name? Okay? And then the next one will be comment tu t'appelles? Comment tu t'appelles? Comment tu t'appelles? Okay? Comment vous appelez-vous or comment tu t'appelles? These are two ways of saying, what is your name? And then, of course, you know that this is the less formal way of asking for some. Maybe you know definitely you're older than the person, or you know definitely that this person is your student. And even though the person is your student, you can also use comment vous appelez-vous, except you know definitely that the person would not be offended or might not be offended if you use tu for him. Because both vous and tu, they mean you. Okay, so comment tu t'appelles? What is your name? Comment vous appelez-vous? What is your name? This is formal and this is less formal. Are you getting that? So because that's going to take us to the answers. What are the answers to these questions? Now look at the answers to these questions. Je m'appelle, like I said at the introduction, je m'appelle, then you put your name. Je m'appelle, for example, my name is Sonny. I would say je m'appelle Sonny, and that's my name. Je m'appelle. Can you say that? Je m'appelle. Je m'appelle, you put your name. Now, I want you to do something. Get that, pause this video, and then do that at home and say it. Play it back and say it. All right? Do that. Now, this is going to take us to the personal pronouns, the first part of the personal pronouns, the subject personal pronouns, singular ones, okay? So the singular subject personal pronouns would be je, which is I, tu, which is you, the singular you, okay? Je, tu, and then il or elle, which is he or she. So pay attention to je, I. Pay attention to tu, tu, that's you, singular. Pay attention to il and elle. So these are the personal pronouns, singular subject personal pronouns in French. So we've learned a whole lot of things today. Je, tu, il, elle. All right? So remember, you can send us an email at Tops Business Language Center, topsbusinesslanguagecenter@gmail.com, or ask your questions at the comment section. Thank you for liking. Thank you for sharing. Au revoir.